Like a friend in a friend zone that'll buy you dinners.
I do.
But then like you hit up like this other dude when you want to get railed.
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
It's exactly how it goes. Guys, I hate when men want you to pay 50-50 on the first date.
Ma'am, what's wrong with that?
Huh?
What's wrong with that? It's 2022.
Then they're clearly not that interested.
I mean, they're just trying to save money.
You want me? I mean, if you're just trying to save money, I get it.
But look,
I'm an independent woman. I can pay for myself.
But the thing is, if he pays for the whole day, y'all may leave him, and he'll be like, man, what the heck? I paid.
These modern women want to have their cake and they want to eat it too. They want to play both sides. At one point, they want to be non-traditional. You can't tell me what to do. You can't control me. My body, my choice. I can live it up. I can be a party girl, hot girl summer. But at the same time, they want traditional benefits from traditional men. This is how they manipulate you. They'll say something like, you know, a real man's supposed to do this. A real man's supposed to do that. If you're a real man, you'll pay 100%. Don't allow these women to manipulate you. Because I'm telling you right now, if she's really into you, if you get her wet, if you're her type, you don't have to pay for anything. Matter of fact, she'll pay for you. She'll buy you things. She'll take you out to dinner. A lot of these women, they want you to simp for them. They want you to bow down to them because they think, well, I'm a female, and if he's really interested in, then he'll do this. He's not really interested, he'll do that. Guys, that's simp game. This is what women do to weak guys. They reel you in and say, well, if you're a real guy, then you'll do this. I want a traditional man. I want a generous, kind man. But they don't have sex with those type of dudes. The type of dudes that they hook up with are the dudes who do nothing for them.
I speak for all women when I say this. We love to get cheated on. We don't want our men. This life, we don't want our men to be loyal. Cheat on me. That's a turn on. I want you to lie to me in my face. Tell me that you love me, even though you don't mean it. I love that type of stuff. We all do. That's just how women are.
Do you go to the gym?
No.
Why not?
Are you calling me fat?
Hell no. No. I think everyone should work out. I'm just wondering, why not?
This is the type of sick, toxic mindset most women prescribe to today, and particularly black women. They think that the more pounds I gain, the more I weigh, the more creases and curves I have, you got to accept me for who I am. You got to love me. I'm a BBW. I'm a goddess. I'm still sexy. No, see, this body positivity movement is brainwashing women. And they're going to go into an early grave because they're clinically obese. Their joints are going to be torn up because all that weight is just resting on their limbs. A lot of these women weigh more than defensive tackles in the National Football League. And here's the thing. If you don't go to the gym, if you're overweight as a man, if you're shorter than her, if you're broke, you know what they're going to say? I don't want to be with you. But here's the thing. You can't control your height as a man, right? And you can't control your skin color, and you can't control your member, what you're born with. But these women can control their weight, and they just refuse to get in the gym. And if a guy with standards like that dude, he's like, so you got a gym membership? Well, you know, what's going on? And she's like, why? She's like confused, like, because she's gotten so many different dudes just by being her, just by showing up. Because a lot of guys don't have any standards. They don't have expectations. They don't want their women to do anything because they just want to get laid. And it's actually a detriment to not just men, but definitely women. Because these chicks are walking around 250, 300 pounds, severely overweight, and they think they're sexy and beautiful because they're getting likes, comments, and all these desperate guys in the DMs trying to hook up with them. But they don't understand that's a sick, toxic mindset to have. And if any of you guys are saying, well, I'm going to be a BBW slayer, I'm going to get with all these overweight women, well, they're easy. You're only hurting yourself, you're hurting your self-esteem, and in the end, you're hurting her because you're not letting her know you're overweight. I want a woman who's in shape. It's healthy to be in shape. It looks good. It feels good. Now, there's only going to be a small percentage of men who are going to express this to women because they're like, man, you know, sex is something, but it's not the end all be all. I want a woman who is healthy, who's in shape. And a lot of women, they can't accept it. I've even asked women, so you go to the gym? I've asked women the same question that guy had. Do you have a gym membership? You know, how often you work out? And they get upset and frustrated, or they try to ghost you because they can't accept the fact that you have standards.
Is that your husband?
Fuck no. That's my friend.
What's the game?
Oh, bro, you in the friend zone?
Yes.
And like you tell them like, oh, I really want flowers, but then they don't follow through. But then if they follow through and then you already told them you wanted flowers, you don't want them anymore because you had to tell them. You know what I mean?
And that goes back to communication.
It does.
The old bait and switch. You don't do this for me. You don't do that for me. When are we going to go here? Why haven't you gotten this for me? Guys, don't fail this test. If you fall into this trap, it's going to get worse and worse over time. Women are like monsters. The more you give them, the more unhappy they're going to be. They're miserable creatures to begin with. They're a dark hole. They're not happy with themselves. This is why when they look in the mirror, they have to put on makeup and they have to go get validation externally. Women like to feel good. So even though you do something for them, it's only temporarily in that moment because it's feelings. So they might want flowers in that moment. If you do it for them, they're gonna say, oh, that was cool, but I wanted flowers like a week or two ago. I wanted that like a few hours ago. Oh, okay, that's cool. And they gotta throw the flowers in the garbage. I've seen too many guys walking out of stores with flowers, with chocolates, and I just laugh. Because these women don't care about that. They just want your validation. They just want to see if they can conquer the dragon. And if they can get you to do what they want you to do, listen, it's done. It's going to get worse. Stop putting women first. If your girlfriend or wife is nagging and complaining, if she's always saying, you don't do this and you didn't take out the garbage, listen, say, what are you going to do for me? I mean, what do I get out of this? And if she says, well, you're the man, guys, don't fall for any of this garbage. If a woman wants you to do anything, don't do it. Less is more with women. Always remember that. So the less you do for them, the less you provide, the less you give them, the more happy they'll be. Because then they're going to try to make you happy. But if you try to give a woman your all and give her the world, think about it. All those nice guys, good men that compliment them and they say, you're beautiful, you're sexy, I can't wait to be with you, let me take you out. Who are these women sleeping with? They're hooking up with guys who aren't doing any of that. Isn't that crazy? So all you guys who are trying to please your women, listen, it's a mission impossible. You will never be able to do it, and you're going to break your back. You're going to run yourself into the ground. You're going to pull your hair out. You're going to go crazy trying to please unhappy creatures.
Random girl with severe case of jungle fever. We couldn't believe she wanted him so bad. She didn't even ask for his name. Her boyfriend's in the White House.
That's it, shawty. No way.
She refused to let go.
Get my man out of here. Out of here.
I love you.
I beg your pardon?
Desperation level 1,000. I personally have never seen a woman simp, thirst, and chase after a guy like this before. Not to this magnitude. I've seen women pursue guys and beg dudes, but this is crazy. And the fact that she has a boyfriend there that's probably been by her side, that's paid her bills, that's paid her student loan debt, that's done all these different things, that's out the window. If she meets a guy that she's attracted to. He's trying to pull her off like a piece of gum on the bottom of your shoe. Security's involved. And here's what I noticed. Imagine if it was the roles reversed. The guy was clinging on to her and saying, I love you. I want to be with you. Come on, baby. Give me a chance. Hey. Man, he would get his reputation destroyed. He wouldn't have a job the next day. He would be on the news. All type of stuff would be going on. Women be saying, oh, look at this misogynistic guy. See, all men are this. All men are crazy, right? But guys, if you have a girlfriend or wife, I'm telling you, she is not immune to this stuff. Now, she might not be overt as this female in the clip, but she will be sneaky. She will text a dude. She will hook up with him. A lot of dudes who are in relationships with these women, they're for the streets. They're just with you because they're tired of getting ran through, and now they want somebody to care about them and love them and take them on nice dates and go to family reunions, but they're still 304s. They're still hooking up. They still want to do with different guys. That's just how it is. So don't think that the more I do for her, the more loyal she's going to be. No, she just sees you as a sucker. You're just a guy who's a security blanket. And once she gets that ring, once she gets that commitment, she's going to go out and seek other dudes. It's just that simple.